One of the easiest dinners you can ever make is baked salmon. It's ready in minutes, and this teriyaki salmon is so tasty and so wonderful, your entire family will ask for it every week. Hey everybody, I'm Kelly with the Suburban Soapbox, and today we are making my favorite teriyaki baked salmon. This takes just 10 minutes to bake in the oven and is flaky, tender, and moist with a sweet teriyaki glaze that you make from scratch. It's super simple, and all you need are the following ingredients. We have some frozen and thawed salmon. If you can get fresh salmon, that's even better. But right now we use frozen and thawed, and I'll talk through that in a little bit. And then for your teriyaki sauce, you're going to need soy sauce, some brown sugar, ginger, you can use fresh or from your spice cabinet, some cornstarch, garlic, mirin, or it's sweet rice wine, and water. And then I have sesame seeds just for the garnish at the end. Okay, so to make your teriyaki sauce, it's super simple and you probably already have the ingredients in your kitchen. We're just going to add all of our ingredients except for the cornstarch and water to a little saucepan. So add your soy sauce and your brown sugar, your chopped garlic, put all of that in there. Your ginger, and if you're using fresh ginger, you can just use what I called for in the recipe. If you're using this powdered ginger from your spice cabinet, you want to use a little bit less because it's a little more concentrated. So I'm just gonna shake maybe like half of that in there. And then your mirin. And just whisk that together. And then we're gonna take this over to the stovetop and bring it to a boil. At that point, we're gonna whisk together the cornstarch and the water. Once this is starting to thicken up, we'll stir in that cornstarch slurry. Now that our teriyaki sauce is all done, we're just going to put our salmon on a baking sheet, and I'm going to pat it dry. If you have salmon that's like a little thinner on one end, you can totally cut that off to make sure that your pieces are uniform. I'm not gonna do that today. We're just gonna try to fit as many as we can here on this very small baking sheet. I did it again. I do this with bowls all the time. And this is watery because it had been frozen and it thawed, so you just wanna make sure that you put it in the oven and it's not like leaching out a ton of water. And now you're just gonna brush some of your teriyaki sauce on the top. And I didn't add salt and pepper to the teriyaki sauce because there's a lot of sodium in the soy sauce. So you can definitely give this a taste before you brush it on your salmon. If you feel like it needs salt, then certainly add it. But I'm pretty certain that you're not gonna wanna put any salt in there. And then once you have all of your salmon coated with some of the glaze, we're gonna pop this in the oven at 425 degrees, and we're just gonna bake it for about 20 minutes. So our salmon's out of the oven. We just wanna test for doneness. So I'm gonna go into the thickest part of the salmon and kind of flake it with a fork, and you can see that it's like easily flaky there, and there's like no raw in there. I do like to cook it a little more on the rare side, so like medium rare. So these are thinner cuts, so they're cooked like a little more well done. So if you like them cooked a little more rare, just cook them for like 2 minutes less in the oven. And I'll show you again close up. So you can see, just flakes really easily. So to finish up your salmon, I just like to drizzle a little bit more of this glaze over top. And then you can sprinkle with sesame seeds and some chopped green onion, maybe some cilantro is awesome in there as well. But I'm just gonna take a bite for this deliciousness. It is so good. It's tender and juicy, but light. This is a healthy, fast, easy dinner. If you like this recipe, please be sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. For more easy recipes, visit thesuburbansoapbox.com. Thanks again.